imagining. When I ask Mama why Santa Monica has failed to grant me patience, she says not to worry, because now I am 11, so I must have at least 11,000 invisible guardian angels, all dancing on my shoulder. I am afraid that next year, when 12,000 invisible angels dance beside my ear, they will just laugh and mock me, or get tired and go to sleep. Wishing. Is it possible to grow weak with fear? All my efforts are failing. Sometimes I almost feel dizzy, and even though Mama insists that I am just anxious, I feel absolutely certain that the scary white pages in a blank book can make a word fearful 11-year-old girl just topple over and faint. I wish I knew how to become word strong and word brave. Questioning. Some of my brothers and sisters have such long, complicated names that I can't write them all, but I can write the names of my aunts and uncles because there are just a few, and most of the names are short. My mother's brothers are Abelino, Miguel, Arcadio, and Felix. Her sisters are Ana Luisa, Sarita, and Leonie. When all the cousins visit, the astonishing abundance of long, complicated names seems absolutely impossible to spell correctly. But I do truly, truly try. Fortunately, my favorite best friend cousin is Carmen, with her short, friendly name. She is the daughter of Tio Miguel and Tia Lucia, his smiling wife. Before the wars, Lucia's African parents were slaves. My cousin Carmen is free, but we have to attend different church schools, and when we volunteer to help nuns at the convent in town, Carmen has to enter the church through a hidden back door. Why? Aye, why? Bird people. When I ask Papa to explain, he says if you don't have blood from one tribe, you have it from another. He tells me that his own daring Basque ancestors voyaged to Cuba by way of Colombia. Mama says she is a mixture of native Cuban Indios and musical Canary Islanders, people who once knew how to talk like birds, whistling their words. I am glad to know that I am part bird person because birds come in all colors and they belong to many tribes. Maybe I should just sing pretty bird songs at school instead of struggling to read out loud. Insults. Rumors of danger fade. We still have to be careful, but we no longer stay home. Reaching the village school means hitching a wagon to oxen, or riding a horse, or walking and walking until I finally arrive with red mud on my ankles, making me as Girahara, a country girl who has never ridden a horseless carriage or steaming train. Stupid Giaha, the girls taunt, even though it's not a real village, just a rickety old sugar mill, where all the other children are also Giaharos, part Indio and part bird. School books. There are two textbooks. One is Cuban, with colorful pictures of pineapple, parrots, and ox carts, ordinary things that I see each day. The other book is Northern, with gray drawings of woolly sheep and snowmen, strange things that no one on this tropical island has ever encountered. The Cuban book has poems about jungle flowers that are like hands, opening in sunlight. When a flower is closed, its fist is asleep. The Northern book has old English poems about eagles on cold mountain crags. I dread both books except for the friendly pages with the Cuban aviadonanzas. Guess me riddles like this one. Two girls at a window tell all without speaking. Who are they? Eyes. If I could only answer all the questions in my own life, if only as the riddles.